All right, we're live. Me and Wayne are here. Whoever wants to come back up, the link is out there. Yeah, I used the rosebud torch today. My steps, my precast concrete steps, had about a quarter inch of ice on them. So I took the
open the door. Yeah.
No, but it's just I didn't want the postman or anyone to slip. I took the rosebud torch and took care of it.
Yeah, I got to throw some of that environmentally friendly salt in front of the.
Yeah, but that's going to screw up concrete, though, because I'm afraid.
Well, we got brand new concrete driveway, so I got to use that blue stuff that won't damage the concrete.
Yep.
And I got to put it in front of the opening screen doors that we built so that, because right now the wood's getting wet, it's swelling up. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, because I know right now years ago, I should say, my father-in-law wanted to help out. So he put rock salt all over my brand new precast steps.
Yeah.
And then about 2 weeks later, all the cream was gone. And all you saw was like gray rock. And I'm like, you son of a gun.
Yeah, she'll blow her up.
Oh, my God. It took the cream right off. Just took it right off. Yeah.
Brucey's looking good today. Look at him. He's all tanned up, got his hair done, beard all trimmed up.
Saying hello.
Bruce, you got a date tonight or what?
Different Bruce's shop shirt.
Everybody's here. Al is here. Mick is here. Everybody's saying hello.
Tonight's the night.
Tonight's the night.
What's that mean?
That was a
Mick. Does the wife know that?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm 67 years old. I just saw it on TV.
I was saying, wasn't that the old Michelob commercial with the Genesis? Tonight's the night.
How are you guys doing?
Well, cold here, -10, so it's a little cold.
It's cold here too. It's plus 27.
Yeah, beautiful.
So
busy here. You guys see Chubby's latest video with the snowstorm that he had at the beginning?
Oh yeah.
Since that snow hit, Jake's booked out to the 30th right now.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
January.
Although that sucks for him because he's busy.
Well, he's busy. He's working on his Mustang today, and I'm stuck
still
with.
Is, eh?
Yeah. Oh, this thing won't be ready until the spring. It'll likely be ready to roll in the spring when he fires it up.
Did you do your back
under painting with poor POR 15? Some areas in the bottom today that haven't been treated.
I've heard good and bad about that stuff.
Yeah, there's good and bad. He'll get this thing undercoated. His buddy owns a Crown dealership that does undercoating too, so he'll likely get it all sprayed and undercoated too. And then he's going to put a couple of tracking devices on it.
I just saw something about the tracking devices.
Yeah, it was on today.
The guy's truck was stolen, and this is the second time a second truck was stolen, and he had the little tracking device on there and tracked it all the way to Dubai.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, the one I saw today, the guy put the tracking device on, and his car was only 2 blocks away. Somebody stole it from 2 blocks away. Imagine that. What an idiot.
Yeah, this was $80,000.
You'd be
my
tempted
insurance
to take the law
agent,
into your own hands, wouldn't you?
Yeah, my insurance agent just told me because he bought a Dodge Ram truck, he had a, what do you call it, a $500
extra charge.
Yeah,
there's a word for it, a surcharge.
Yeah,
$500 surcharge because so many of them are getting stolen.
Yeah, I was going to do rear brakes today, and I was like, you know what, -10, I'll hold on.
No, don't do it.
It's going to rain shortly, Kenny.
Rain, not with -10, not in -10.
No, but we're going to be getting rain in a couple of days.
Oh yeah, Hank, is it going to warm up or what? I thought it was supposed to be cold all week.
No, it's supposed to warm up.
Let's see what it's going to be.
And then I'm going to flood again.
A lot of that going around.
Yeah, my garage floor is about 8 inches below ground level. So wherever there's a crack in the asphalt, the water leaks in.
Okay. You know what I did, Wayne? Mine is 2 feet down, right? You might know that.
Yeah.
I cut a sump over in the corner.
Yeah, that's what Jake said we should do.
Underneath the bench, and all you got to do is just put some gravel in a pail and backfill it.
Yeah.
And you know what? Since I did that, I have not even had any water in that hole. It's almost like it just needs to breathe or something.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And then when you did that, you put holes in the pail or you just let
I
it
did, yeah.
overflow?
I
Yeah.
just took a 3/4 inch floppy bit and just made 20 holes in the pail. And if the building's heated, it should drain into there.
Yeah. No, it's heated. This old guy don't work without heat, Bruce.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Klaus, you're on vacation. What the hell are you doing here?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. Pasadena.
Yeah. Hey guys.
How you
I
doing,
gotta
Klaus?
leave here in about. I gotta leave in about 10-15 minutes. So, but I thought I'd just.
Where are you headed
pop in.
today?
I'm going to a lunch with some.
Uh-oh.
He is.
Oh,
Former colleagues and a lunch, and that's going to be it'll take most of the afternoon, I think.
looks
That'd be
like you
fine.
still got a little bit of a hangover there, Klaus.
Yeah, a couple of
Eyes are a
times.
little
And,
puffy.
I may have had a couple of cocktails last night, and yeah, I'm a little yeah. But it was fun.
When are you headed back
It
to
was.
Klaus? Thursday, or when are you going back?
Wednesday.
I leave here Wednesday,
Wednesday.
about noon ish.
Yeah, he'll be
so-
back home Thursday.
I'll be back Thursday. Yep. Hey, John.
Which way's the quicker way to fly? East, west, or west, east?
Well, trade winds. Going home
It's
is
actually
faster.
quick. It's actually
Yeah, but
quicker.
yours
It's
is
actually
turning
quicker.
too, right?
It's actually quicker. It's quicker flying back.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
actually takes an hour less.
Right.
So yeah.
I remember coming home from California one time. We averaged like 490 mile an hour going there, and averaged like 580 coming home. Because of
And
the
what's the
wind.
speed of sound? You got to watch that.
Yeah. But the plane was late going when I came over here. The plane was late about an hour or so.
Yeah.
So they actually took on more fuel and gave it a little more throttle on the way over. So when we landed right on time.
They got no carbon tax, Bruce.
No.
Pardon me, sir?
They got no carbon tax on that airplane fuel.
Yeah,
No.
of course not. But I pay it on my natural gas for the house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Yep.
Hey,
And, you
Klaus,
I think we all do.
It really doesn't do anything.
if you
I
spend
don't want to become
$9, you get a free thing from Harbor Freight.
I do.
Yeah.
Good subject change. Thanks,
Huh.
Hank.
No, but it's yeah. But I think the Harbor Freight they have here is it's not their premium store.
Was that in Pasadena though? Which Harbor Freight?
Yeah, Pasadena.
Yeah. So
I looked it up.
you get these
All
a
right.
choice of your free tools if you spend $49.
I
And
mean, I was groping some of those socket sets, impact
Yes.
socket sets, but
Yeah.
there is a weight limit to my luggage, and
I was gonna say, yeah.
yeah,
I
I mean,
thought you
I
talked
had
about 40 pounds of food coming over, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, you see that? It's all 10 millimeters.
yeah, nice,
Yeah.
nice,
Oh, that's cheap.
Yeah.
yeah.
I bought mine at Napa a few years ago. It was like $35.
But you get it free if you spend $49.
Oh,
Yeah.
You don't have to be part of the club or whatever it's called.
No, just coupons.
No.
Yeah.
So, have you gone already, Hank?
I already got them. Yeah.
Ah,
I know. I got most of the stuff too.
Mhm.
Most of the useless
one.
stuff you'll never need, but you still want. What do they say? It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
I've really
Right.
backed off on the crap that I'm buying. I mean, on the tools that I'm buying.
Hey.
I'm trying to. I just, how much do you need?
We only buy ones that make our job easier, Bruce.
Yeah. Like I got 4 sets of wrenches out, and then I got a set in the truck, and I got a set in Trudy's car, and I got a set in my road box in case I got a road call.
yeah.
Well, Jake says the way I work on things, I just put tools wherever, and he can't find them, so he needs 3 sets of everything.
Ah,
He always blames me. Hey, when something's missing, guess what? The old man did it.
You're like the 13-year-old kid.
yeah.
But then when I catch him and he puts something, I say, okay, so I guess I'm cleaning up the shop for you, eh?
Yeah.
Hold on. Wally, hello. How are you?
So
Do we know you, Wally? Are you a Wally that's been here before?
1 second. I gotta
There's a
go,
few
guys.
Wallies that come here. Smash the like, hit the sub. I'm getting there. I'm at 4,900 and something. So we're getting up on the $5,000. So that'll be fun.
Nice.
Jake just hit 90 last night.
Duncan.
Nice.
Token of our appreciation. Hopefully you can use that. It worked out perfectly. It was the exact size we needed. So
Good.
it was a lot of fun.
So I'm on
Who's talking?
a StreamYard
Think
call with guys all over the world here.
Well, it's Bruce talking to.
There's you.
There I am.
Hey, naked man. What's a naked man doing in your thing?
All right. What's this?
I'm the service. Someone called. I don't know.
Oh, you're the handyman?
I was far from it.
Trudy lent him
Far from
the,
it.
she lent him the slow cooker.
I would say that's not your kindergarten friend, is it?
No.
Okay.
He's there for happy hour, Kenny.
Okay. Thanks a
Hey,
lot.
if I was there, it'd be every hour at happy hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, is
Well,
this
guys,
Wally,
I'm gonna take off again. Sorry.
Stay close.
I can go
Have a
on.
good party, buddy.
And
Thank you. Have a great stream.
Pardon
Stay
me, but I forgot the guy's name.
Did
He
you?
just
What
borrowed
happens
the
when
he
you
just
get
borrowed our
above
truck.
60, Bruce?
Yeah. He
You know
just
what killed
borrowed
me
our
this
truck.
morning? I met a buddy of mine. We go to breakfast now. He was my nurse anesthetist when I had my colonoscopy, and I went to high school with him. Good friend of mine in high school, but we've lost touch. Anyway, my best friend is oh my god, my best friend is his brother-in-law's wife or something like that. His whatever the hell it is. Anyway, we go to breakfast now, and this morning I said, let's meet at the Galaxy Diner, which is in Bridgeport. And I said, we'll meet there. And he said 7 o'clock because we usually meet for breakfast at 7. It's not open till 8. It's like, what diner? What do you mean not open till 8? Diners are supposed to be 24 hours a day. They said since COVID, the diners around here, a lot of them won't open till 7 or 8, and they close at like 11 o'clock at night. Around here, every drunk at 2 a.m. would just go to the diner. That's where you went for food. Not
Yeah.
anymore. They're all closing at like 11 o'clock at night. I can't believe diners aren't open 24/7.
Yeah, really.
Well, it's a different world.
Oh, man. But you know what it is? Around the only one open 24/7, I think Cracker Barrel is open 24/7 around here. We got a Cracker Barrel.
How
And-
about Denny's?
What's that?
You got Denny's?
We used to. I don't. Hank, do we even have one around here?
Yeah, in Southington there's one.
There used to be one in West Haven by me, about 20 minutes away, but I don't even know if they're still there.
Like
But
one
it
of the
used to be
guys that
right off of the highway there, right? You know, all the trucks would go there. You know, because
Yeah.
The guys
Normally
that
they're
work all-
truck stops.
yeah.
the guys that work all night need a place to get supper.
Yeah, we still got one here in town.
Yeah, I used to like going to Denny's. It was open 24/7. You know, 4 o'clock. If you were up at 4 o'clock in the morning and you wanted a nice breakfast, it was a nice place to go.
I tell you what, though, I do like the Cracker Barrel because it got a huge fireplace, almost like a walk-in fireplace. So when it's
Yeah.
chilly out, you sit right in front of the fireplace, and oh man, it's nice. You smell like a fire when you get out, but it's nice.
Too
They
funny.
just say don't go in the kitchen though, then you'll never go back.
No,
That's
no,
with
no.
most restaurants anyway, right?
Yeah. Even
you can use
McDonald's, you
You can
used
also
to
tell by the
oh, it stunk like hell in there.
you can also
Brett,
tell by the
Brett, you
if the
could type in.
bathrooms, if the bathrooms are clean, the place is usually good.
Yeah, you could type in either, Brett. They're Fahrenheit or Celsius.
Now, who's got a recommendation for him for an ultrasonic cleaner? Because I know I went through. Jake and I, in 10 years, we've gone through 2 6-liter ones and 1 3-liter one.
You know, that's why they're so cheap.
Well,
Yeah,
I bought
yeah.
a 9-liter like 5 years ago. It cost me like $300 or $400. Now the same one's like $100.
Yeah, yeah.
Might not be the same one inside.
I
Yeah,
mean, made in China, but I tell you, I've used the hell out of it. You know, but
No, I
clean
drain
it.
mine every time. I drain
drain
mine
it
every
every
time,
time.
dry it out, put it away.
I
I don't know
do.
if that helps or not. I haven't-
It's those little round things that vibrate the metal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
the transducers.
Drink a
Yeah.
Kerbal.
Yeah, they use the steel and that's it.
Yeah, Michael, I've tried boiling it in water sometimes, depending.
I've never seen one shrink.
I've done it before in boiling water,
Yeah.
depending on what it's absorbed. It depends on what
Right.
it absorbed. If it absorbed like an oil or something, you may have to put it in some type of a solvent to get the oil out. But I've had luck with. But what kind of carb though, Mike? What carb is it?
Probably a Briggs.
Oh, here we go. Awful House. Yeah, they're 24 hours.
Yeah, the only way you can get
Maybe.
shrinkage is jumping into a swimming pool with ice cold water,
George Costanza.
or getting over the age of 65 years old.
I think that Ken was
Wrong
reading my mind.
conversation.
I was
And
just
it
about
takes
to mention.
medication.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
we're getting close to
about to
5,000 now. So
Seinfeld
whoever-
episode, and somebody
It-
beat me to it.
It's funny though, because I looked at my subs. Everyone that watches me, only like 40% are subbed. I was like, really?
No, I've only got a 15% subscriber ratio.
Really? Holy
Yeah, I
cow.
think Jake's only got 25%.
Hot vegetable.
Anybody?
I never heard that.
Okay, Ken, I'm gonna jump in on you, Ken, because I got 32 more subscribers to hit 45,000.
Oh, there you go.
All
Put
right.
your link, hey, put your link out there. Or if someone could put John, where's Clem? Put out Bruce's link.
Yeah. It's harder to put your own out because you got to go off and
Yeah, no, John will do it.
post
John,
my channel.
I think I've got a whopping 400.
Yeah, it takes a while, Brett. Takes a while.
Hey, I've been 2 years at 500 something.
Well, I've had my channel up since 15.
15 years?
No, 2015.
2015, 7 years, 8 years.
beat you to it, John.
Yeah, you got to find the right niche. That's all.
Yeah,
Well, you hit that one video.
boring anyway.
You hit one video
Thanks.
that goes big.
Oh yeah, one goes viral. You're not. Yeah.
Like, look at Chicanics was the $13 fix by that module, and that one boomed her right. That one went crazy for her.
Mm.
And she's got like, I don't know, going on 400,000 pretty soon. I think she was at 360,000 subscribers. She even opened up what she opened up just recently, a membership channel or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got to be a member.
that's bullshit. I don't do
That's
that.
what free.
We don't do members.
Well,
we
no,
take- we
we don't
take
do that
phone
with me.
calls
I'll,
from
I'll give
anybody.
you. I'll give you a little TNA for a sub. You know, for.
Like I've spent an hour and a half with a guy in Arizona, one in Texas, fixing his machine for him over the phone. It's his dime. He's the guy that's calling, but I don't even know how they get. I said, "How'd you get this number?" He said, "Oh, I just went on and started Googling the address." Yeah. They Google and it shows up an address, and then they Google the host numbers. And then it pops up.
Unfortunately, you can just go Google white pages and put the city
Yeah.
in, and away you go.
Yeah, I know. You can see pictures of everything.
John says, "Tell us how you
The
really."
other day, I went to a guy's house last week before the storm, because we had a storm. Was it Monday, Tuesday, or whatever? I stopped by his house, but he's a couple miles down the road. Stopped by his house. We could not get the thing started. MTD Power, more Craftsman. So I primed it like 1,000 times. I finally got it going, but it would only run on half choke. And I told him, go buy a bottle of Seafoam, put in 20% of the tank Seafoam, okay, because he had it filled up. I said, fill the rest with Seafoam, let it run for a half hour, right? So then I didn't hear from him. Like 2 days later, I go, did it work? He goes, oh, yeah, it did. And I'm like, and? I mean, I figure something for the effort,
Are you kidding me?
No, but a lot of times, someone will drop off like a Dunkin' Donuts card in your mailbox or something. Like,
That would be nice. But a lot
Yeah,
of people
I would do that.
How
If
to
somebody
be
helped
nice.
me, yeah, but nothing. So the next time he calls, the phone number you've reached is not a service. Yeah,
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody. I'm down one subscriber.
down one.
That was likely John Clem,
There you go.
Yeah,
and then he'll join back up. He likely did that just to give you
That's
a little
hilarious.
jab.
Yeah, I know our friend Pate swears by the Seafoam, so I figured let me try it. And it's worked a few
You know
times
what?
with me where I didn't want to clean out a pilot jet or something, and you throw a bunch of Seafoam in, it'll do the job. But you got to really run it, though. A lot of people will do like 10, 15 minutes and
Yeah,
stop. No,
that's
let
right.
the damn engine run for a half hour. Just let it go.
Yeah.
What it
Even if
works
it's
really
running
good
roughly,
on.
it'll
What
suck
it works
it.
really good on is doing the down and dirty with that long tube on those
5-horse Briggses.
no, those little tiny generators. What do they call them? The suitcase generators. So that you don't have to get in there and disassemble the carb. You just get that
Oh,
long
yeah.
tube, shove it into the emulsion tube, blow it out, and let it drain through.
Yeah.
Every one I've done like that so far, once Jake did one,
Mm.
works like a charm, and they're still running.
You still have to
I've
get,
got-
you have to get the carb bowl off.
Yeah, no, you on those little ones they got that drain tube with the plastic tube.
Oh yeah, it's in the drain tube. Yeah.
So then you put
Yeah,
it
it comes out.
Oh
there.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
then you blow the sea foam, and then you need that long plastic tube.
Yep.
And then he was smart enough to close the choke plate so it would hold it inside the hole of the emulsion tube, and he just blasts her through and lets her drain out.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I've got-
everyone so far is.
Yeah, aren't those,
fired up and
aren't
run
those
through.
tubes pink, Wayne? Aren't they pink? Those drain tubes?
What's
Yeah,
that?
pink,
yellow,
Like a
plastic
pink
tube?
plastic, right?
blue.
He put a link on that you could buy them on Amazon. He ended up getting a pack of, I think, 10 or 20. So anytime a customer comes in, if they want to do it down and dirty, we give them one of those tubes.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've used transmission fluid to shrink a little bit of that ring.
Did he say what it was off of, Michael?
Hank, that'll expand it, won't it?
No,
Like it'll make the rubber swell?
no, it
No?
brings it back to shape. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's like when you put it in your tires, it seals that
Yeah.
rubber. Same thing.
Oh, Briggs. Something with what kind of Briggs though? Is it the newer Briggs, the overhead valve, or an older one, Mike? What is it? It's a good cleaner.
What's that, seafoam?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah, it gets rid of carbon well.
Which version of Seafoam? The regular Seafoam or the IC5?
No, I mean we talk the deep creep stuff. Because they got the deep creep too, the stuff that you spray right into deep creep.
Sorry about that.
What works best for getting rid of carbon in your engines is changing the oil on a regular basis, gang.
Hmm.
Not running her till she sludges out.
Well, and running good gas, not old
Yeah.
gas.
And running it at operating temperature too.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Flathead.
Dirt Rider, how you doing, big guy?
Yeah, like I said, I try boiling water sometimes, Mike. I don't know if training fluid works.
I put some transmission fluid in the front tires of my
Just
a little bit, in the front tires of my John Deere tractor, just to see if it would
Everybody's been using that
stop.
for
It
the
would
crash,
slope
right?
but if it would
Why
stop
not?
the slow leaking, and the air pressure was a little low, and I did a hard turn, and the freaking rubber came right off the rim, and I had oil everywhere.
There you go. See, now, here's a dedicated guy. Like it's winter, there's snow on the ground. Who the hell's selling lawn tractors?
Potato.
Maybe it's desperate.
Okay,
That's Jason. Jason
Yeah,
selling.
but I'm saying around here, no one buying tractors in the winter.
No.
you never know.
And he said a guy came down from Connecticut.
There's the odd smart old guy out there.
Yeah, maybe that's why, because we don't sell them in Connecticut.
Yeah.
Well, I just put on the ad that Jake had about our lawnmowers that I says we've got 10 lawnmowers, but I changed the ad to say they're
Okay.
presently stored. And a guy called me and wanted to know what makes and models and how old they were and what are they worth? And I said, buddy, I don't know. I got push mowers, I got self-propelled mowers, and they range anywhere from $100 to $300. Come and take a look if you want, but that'll be in the spring.
Yeah. You got to take the snow shovel to get to the shed.
Yeah. Well, we actually had to store a bunch at the neighbor's house.
Yeah.
There you go.
What's that, Husqvarna?
Yeah.
Is it or is it Craftsman?
I don't know.
Yeah,
No,
hard to tell.
yeah.
Hard to tell if
Oh
it's
no, it's
red
a
or
husky.
orange.
It's a husky. Yeah, it's a husky.
Yeah,
They're
orange.
both the same. Craftsman, Husky. Right?
Well, no, it used to be. Now they're MTDs.
Yeah.
It used to be AYP, but now it's the other.
Yeah, Steve says don't forget to check your chainsaws for winter mode. He just put out the video on
Oh, to put that flap,
a little
the other
flap.
way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little flap comes
Yeah,
over
nobody
the
knows.
muffler.
Yeah, but that's
Comes over
mostly.
the-
I know it's on Steels. I've seen it on Dolmars and Makitas. What is it on anything else?
I've seen it on,
Generators have them too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
On
you
your
got a
blower,
generator, you'll see you can turn that plastic piece around.
Yeah.
on your blowers too. Leaf
thinking,
blowers.
Oh, nice. $54, $2,000. My God, I'd never get that here. I'd never get $500 here.
Yeah.
And I have one of those in my backyard right now with a 54-inch deck. I'd be lucky to get $500 for it.
Hey, Jason, I think they got this dollar sign down there. You got $2,000. You could throw a little cash his way.
Yeah. Come on over here, Jason. I'll sell you a bunch of stuff for $500.
Yeah, he can just move it.
Yeah. None of it.
Down at the other shop, I have 20
Oop, hold
good
on.
used machines ready for sale down there. And I go anywhere from the little side discharge job all the way up to a nice rear-wheel drive Cub Cadet electric start.
Hey, Bill.
I put my prices up this year. I don't sell anything under $60 anymore. I you know, when you sell them real cheap, you just get riff and raff come to the door.
Well, like I said, lately, though, I'm not going to, even though people know where I am, I'm going to meet them somewhere else. I'm not doing it at the house anymore.
Yeah, they're coming by and they do an inventory.
You never know. You never know.
Bruce, here in
Well,
Ontario.
where I'm telling them, though, is my work, and that's a place of business. So, you know, I don't do any of that stuff here at the house.
Karaoke. Oh, you do the karaoke there, Chris, and then Hank and I are coming back.
Bruce, in Ontario, if it's got a rotted deck, they're $60.
Oh, we don't get rotted decks because it's too dry. Eh? Even
Right.
the old machines are good.
Yeah, you could get more than $60 for a push mower. I don't know. Is it that bad out west?
Well, I live in a working. Red Deer is right between Edmonton and Calgary, and I live in a working man's community. So
Oh yeah.
We
Well, the
try.
guy that has that fence there, all you got to do is the bottom section, making that a small area where the deck can fit through.
Yeah. You know, it's
You don't
funny.
Okay.
Jason sent me a bunch of photos. He makes the damn things look like brand new, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
shining like a new nickel.
Faded and this and that.
We try to sell ours probably for half of what the new ones are, because when we do them, anything that could get serviced gets serviced.
Yeah. Did you hear? Yeah, I remember Pat talked about this before, where one of the guys looked up the model and saw what the suggested retail was, and started like busting his balls, you know. So, never give out that crap.
Where I live, it's does it run?
Yeah.
And I go,
Yeah.
one pole start, no bag, $80. If it's rough, $60.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
With a bag, it's got to be over $120.
I tell you though, with this weather we've had lately, you don't even need a plow. You just need your backpack blower and just blow the shit off, you know?
Yeah.
Because like powder. Yeah.
Yeah, this year we didn't get that wet slushy stuff yet.
No, that's cold snow.
Brett, you look like that dinosaur movie when they showed T-Rex.
What about the dinosaur movie?
What's that movie called? Jurassic Park,
Jurassic Park.
where they show the T-Rex looking in the window.
Yeah.
That's what he looked like. Oh,
Yeah.
we
I
lost
wonder
him.
if Brett has to wear glasses. You know.
Yeah.
I thought he
he
said
has-
he's legally blind though. I think one eye, right? Didn't he say legally
Yeah.
blind one eye?
Yeah.
Something like
You
that.
got to admire what he gets done, eh?
Yeah. Well, like that kid with the one arm, right?
Yeah. Stumpy. There's a
No,
guy
the
named
other one, the
Stump-
young man.
Johnson's.
Johnson's, yeah, Johnson. Yep.
Yeah, amazing.
Oh yeah.
Just proves
Feel
that anybody
sorry,
can
feel
do
sorry for us
anything.
old guys down on our hands and knees.
I heard
Yeah.
that movie scared the hell out of people. The Blair Witch movie.
I got to get an apprentice, Bruce, to help me get up when Jake's not around.
Let's see, Bill. What is it now? Let's see. Fahrenheit. We're at 22 right now. 22. Yeah.
Fahrenheit. Yeah.
Fahrenheit 22. But the low, it's going down to 13 tonight. So cold in the morning, though. I'll tell you that.
What is Johnson's channel name? Somebody's asking.
I think it's just called Johnson's Mowers, right?
I think so.
Let me see. Hold on. Is it
Okay,
Johnson's
it's minus 16 Celsius in Red Deer.
Let me see. Hold on.
I always wondered, Jason, you're out there. You got a garage that you could do a repair in that I could watch you work in a garage instead of the driveway?
There we go. I got it.
Too small.
Too
He's got
small?
yeah, he's got so much stuff in there. You
Mm,
got no room.
You know what? Storage sheds are $600. Garages cost 30 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, right? That should
Now,
be
the storage
charged.
shed, they're limited on to how many square feet you can build them. Like, right, 10 by 10.
On
100
sheds, yeah,
square
that's
feet.
right.
Yeah.
And how many sheds you're allowed too.
Yeah.
I don't think. Hey Ray, I don't think Brett drives either. I think he has to have someone drive.
I got 2
8
in
by 12
behind
is
the
the-
extension.
Our bylaw is 8 by 12. But let me tell you, if you have more than one shed, the city doesn't mind because your stuff's put away.
Yeah, true.
Mike, you're looking. I had Johnson's. Are you looking for when you say John? You mean Jason's channel, like Pate's? I put out Johnson's. The link is there for that.
No, he's talking about me, I think.
well, Juan Deere.
Juan Deere.
Juan Deere.
Oh, Juan.
Put out.
Juan Deere.
Bruce is in there. I put his link out earlier.
John, John Clem just put it up too.
Which one?
So I'm going to town next Monday,
Bruce's
Hank,
channel.
to see if you got any T-shirts.
No,
Oh, Bruce
nothing.
I'm going next Monday.
Oh, next minute.
You should get a bunch of them, Bruce. I'm double X.
Juan Deere t-shirts.
Yeah. It's a
We could
picture
probably
of-
get them. We could probably get them on Spotify or one of the, or what is it, Spreadshirt or whatever the hell it is.
I'm sure you
Picture
could.
of what's that donkey's name? Dominic the donkey.
Oh, the Christmas song.
Oh, yeah. Yeehaw, yeehaw.
Oh,
That's a good one.
There's a donkey running around in Connecticut here that they still can't find. It's been missing for
Oh,
2
there.
weeks now. In Bethlehem, did you hear about that, Ken?
No, big C.
The-
Oh, you
yeah,
got the COVID. Yeah.
The donkey. No, the donkey's missing. They
What
lost
town
it.
though? What town?
Bethlehem.
Bethlehem in Israel or Bethlehem in the United States?
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
I just gave. Yeah, I thought I gave Stella. Stella just asked for the link, but I think I just gave her the link for your channel, Bruce.
Right on.
Hold on.
When I lived at home, I remember my dad bought an old quarter horse, and it was a mare, and the horse got loose, and I was driving into work, and I called home and I said, "Hey, you better go and check the barn and see if the horse is in there. I think I seen it going down the main drag downtown Welland." So the old man calls me up. He says, "Yep, the horse is gone." I said, "Well, it's running around the streets of Welland." Next thing you know, front page of the Evening Tribune. They got the horse tied to the mayor's parking post. The old man almost had a heart attack. They were going to charge him
Really?
Well, you know,
until
But they
they pulled out the bylaw that said if you've got a horse,
Try it again, Brett.
they have to tie. They've never taken it off the books. If I go into town and I got a horse, the city's responsible to tie up my horse and feed it.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I said we could charge you because you didn't feed the horse.
Yeah, yeah.
there's
Yeah,
a lot
they
of
have-
those crazy old laws out there.
Yeah, a lot of them they don't. They
Ah!
never got them off the books.
There
There's
she is.
Stella.
old. Stella, you
Hola.
look old.
Hola.
Did you subscribe to
cold?
Bruce's shop when you went over there?
No, it's freezing.
What's freezing, Stel?
You're in the house, Stella.
29.
You're in the house.
Oh,
I
give me
just-
that. It's 22
I just
here.
came in from out there. I've been shopping. It's freezing outside, and I got to get warmed up here.
'Cause
Hey,
you got
John.
you got a green screen of the shop.
I
Yeah.
do. It's
What do you-
because it's 23 in the shop.
Stella, you got a little schnapps there? A little schnapps?
I should. No,
what
I'm
are you
just doing
buying?
the lemon lime.
What are you buying that's outside? You're doing shopping outside.
Do what now?
What are you
What
drinking?
are you buying that's shopping outside?
I had to go to the grocery store. You know,
I
the
thought you
thing-
said you were outside
You know,
shopping.
The places that
I
sell
did. I had
food.
to
you know?
go outside to go to the grocery store to get some food.
Hank, your wife does all that, but you know, like it's a place where you buy food and you know,
Uh-huh.
spend
Yeah, it's
money.
this store. You drive up, you park,
Yeah.
you ring in.
All
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
they're all set up the same. So you buy the produce first, and then you squash the produce with the rest of the heavy stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Oh, that's what you pay
even
the
get trail mix there.
Eggs first. Always eggs first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
and soft
I try to hit the
ice.
freezer last is what I try to do. So where is the chat? Chat. There it is. Sorry.
Back on your YouTube.
No.
Exit.
I'd already opened it up. I'd done that part. I was being a good bunny, and I opened that up, and then I'm like,
Well, now that I have the WhatsApp on my PC, your message came up on my PC while I was doing that, so it was pretty cool.
yeah, no, it was easy. But I went back and I couldn't see the link anywhere to the StreamYard in as far as I could go back in the chat. So that's all right. I hope everyone is well and warm and dry and all that good stuff because it's just freaking cold here.
Well, that's why I'm staying inside today, so I can stay well, warm, and dry.
What's new in the scooter land, Stella? Anything?
Not much.
Hey, I went up 3 subscribers in the past 10 minutes. That's cool.
Good.
I haven't done a damn thing.
They're
You
all
went
already
down one.
subscribed to you, Bruce.
You went down one, Bruce.
Yeah, I do. I went down one for God's sakes. What was that, Wayne?
I
was
said
gonna
they're
go
like
right
they all
after I post a
subscribed to you
video.
already.
Yeah,
Everybody
I
that's
guess so.
watching right now.
Yeah, it's 21 degrees here now, but it feels like 9.
Is it windy up there, Hank?
A little bit.
Yeah.
You see the feel?
Yeah.
But I don't see a big storm coming in Canada. No.
No, we're like I said. I think next week, middle of the week, we're supposed to warm up and get rain for.
Yeah,
like
they're
3
saying
days
rain
in a
here.
row.
Yeah, Wednesday,
Right.
Thursday,
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys
it's
get it 5 days after we do.
70.
Takes 5 days to cross the country.
Uh-huh.
Stella, any repairs or no?
I have a couple that I need to do, but I'm just not going to go out there in this weather. I'm sorry.
What would people bring you in this type of weather though?
No, some guy brought me a pressure washer. Of course, I'm not messing with that at all. And another guy brought me a chainsaw and a backpack blower. And the guy with the backpack blower is sort of going around of, oh, should I take it in for warranty? And blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, I'm not going to do anything.
Oh, that same guy you were talking about a few weeks ago?
Yeah, I'm still waiting to hear what he wants to do. So that's
Yeah.
fine. I'm all right.
Yeah, I had a customer call me out here. I'll show you his text. You guys can make what you think it is. It's kind of strange. Hold on. He's an Indian guy. Hold on. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay. Good boy.
And Asian Indian, not American Indian. So
Okay.
anyway, hold on. Let me see the text.
Could have been Canadian Indian,
Could have been.
Aboriginal.
There we go.
indigenous.
All right, ready?
Well, that's
There
good,
we go.
Wayne.
All right. Ready?
That's sort of like it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
My gas leaf blower just fell apart, broken fuel tank, and the blower came off its back straps. Do you think you can fix it? I can drop it off at your place, or you can collect it from my place. It's working fine. Just needs the fuel pipes connected to be reconnected and the backpack attached to the blower. How the hell does the backpack?
It needs
fall
fuel
off the
pipes.
phone?
It runs good, but it needs fuel pipes.
It's an Echo. Yeah, it runs great without fuel pipes. I mean, really? I don't know.
So what is he just started on the ground and it just like sits on the ground and blows?
But there's like 6 screws that hold it to the frame. How did
Yeah.
it fall off the frame?
He took it off.
He usually doesn't touch anything. If to be honest, his first name, I tried to spell it. I just say Sanjeev. That's how you pronounce it.
That's right.
Like it was Sanjeeve, Sanjeev. That's how you pronounce it. I don't know how to spell it, but anyway. So he was supposed to drop it off this morning at 10 o'clock. He never showed up. So maybe because it was
I hate
12
that.
degrees out, you know.
I hate that.
I wouldn't show up.
No, I didn't wait for him or anything. I just figured drop it off by the garage door. That's all. That's what people do with a note. I mean, put it this way: how many people could drop off an Echo backpack blower that's in pieces? I mean,
Do you still have snow on the ground?
oh yeah,
Okay.
it's crusty now. It's like
Right.
an inch of crust. Yeah.
I got 5 feet piled up at the end of my driveway.
Ours, it wasn't bad. We only got it in like 1 to 3 inch increments. It wasn't bad at all as far as.
Are you getting lake effect snow? Wayne,
Yeah.
is that what you get?
Yeah,
Okay.
he would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Buffalo got it really
Yeah,
bad.
that's what I
Hey.
heard the news that Buffalo has like
Wayne,
5
tomorrow
feet.
night, Bills and
They
Chiefs.
always get it.
Oh, when?
Tomorrow night, Bills and Chiefs.
Remember, everybody, I
Great.
predicted the Bills are going to win the Super Bowl and
That's
Toronto Maple Leafs are going to win the Stanley Cup. And
Well, your first one's probably good.
yeah, but if I get that right, I likely can write a book and tell them I could predict the future
There you go.
and make millions.
Hey, did you guys ever get is Brandon, are you on, Brandon? I got it. The picture you sent of that blazer sitting on a half an inch of snow, and you said the whole city was shut down. I just roared. That's just a skiff.
When I did business in Charlotte, they would have like ice storms. The whole place shut down. They didn't know how to deal with it. Forget snow, but ice, forget
Well, ice is the problem. Is that people get out and drive on it, and then they just slide right off the road. They don't have any ice
There we go.
removal equipment,
Dilly dilly.
and then
Yeah,
they
dilly-dilly.
also have even the tiniest amount of ice knocks all these limbs on power lines, and it's just this crippling thing for people in the South that don't deal with it that often.
And normally traction is assumed.
Hey, was Arch here when I showed photos of the guy who works at my place?
No.
Mm-mm.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, come on up, Arch. I want to do a comparison.
Arch, it's your twin.
It is a doppelganger.
It does look. I actually saw that, and there is a dead resemblance there.
It is. It's pretty good.
Noel, I'll be checking out your channel today. I'll hit the subscribe button. I got to check you out yet.
Speaking of subscription, still stuck.
Yeah, Arch, if you come up, I'll put your face next to him.
That's dangerous. Oh, yeah, a little bit.
I don't know. Pull that up again, Ken. Yeah, that's Arch.
I saw a video of the smartest guy. I think I could say he's the smartest guy next to Elon Musk on YouTube. This guy sells firewood. So, Noel, you're out there listening. I don't know if you've seen this guy's channel, but what he did is he bought a wood chipper, or he got it from a company, and he chips his firewood into smoking chips, like for smokers, right? One stick. So he says from a cord he can make $10,000.
Wow. Yeah, but what is it, like fruit wood and stuff?
Yeah, well, he was doing oak, cherry, apple. What was the other one?
A
Maple.
little bag of like apple or cherry chips is like $10 for a little
Yeah.
bag.
Now, what I'm really surprised at, the indigenous people used to smoke their fish with birchwood. And I don't think I've ever seen anybody sell birchwood chips for smoking.
Yeah, for smoking. No.
Hickory.
Hard to roll.
Hickory, definitely.
Yeah.
Hard to roll.
Right, Bruce?
Who's that? Oh, that's Randy's fan. Shrek.
Arch, I don't know if you ever looked like Stephen Perry.
One for Wayne. I think Steve Perry had a bigger nose, to be honest. What can I tell you about 7075? It's usually harder than 6061, but depends on the temper, though. Is it a T6, T5, T7? What is it? What's the temper?
Now, aluminium.
Oh, wait, there you go. Wait, Wayne, you're the metallurgist. You could talk about this.
What about it?
He's asking about 7075, and is it good, bad, or indifferent? I mean, that's a higher grade of aluminum than like a 6061.
Yeah, I don't know too much about aluminum. I've had to pull out the books again.
Yeah. I mean, I know when we used to do aluminum, you wanted the right temper, like a T6511 or whatever the temper is to have the right hardness. Hold on. Wait a minute. T-Rex is back. Hey.
It's good.
It reminds me of that movie. Anywho, T6. All right, T6, so it's tempered, so it's fairly hard for aluminum. That is, you know. But you don't want it too hard because then it's a pain in the ass to machine it. But yeah, 7075 is more of a structural grade aluminum than a 6061, you know. But yeah, where'd you get that, Tom? Did you buy it?
Yeah, I'm wondering how he knows it's 7075.
Usually it's printed on the side when you buy stuff.
Yeah.
They usually print it. It'll say Alcoa, 6061 or
So in
something.
the States, is it called aluminium also? Because in Canada, we call it aluminum.
Do you say aluminum? Seriously?
Aluminum.
That's
Yeah,
what
we
I
say
say, but I
aluminum.
get yelled at every
We
time.
never we never say
We
aluminum.
joke about it all the time, but we say aluminum.
Yeah.
I get yelled at when I say that.
No, I know.
AliExpress.
That's just like we get yelled at when we say Knipex, and we get people that say that's not how you say it. And we say check the commercial out.
Or knife
That's how
versus
they say
knife.
it.
Go to the
Knipex.
website. They tell you how on the website.
They do.
Yeah.
They actually tell you how to pronounce it. Yeah.
Husqvarna.
Yeah.
That too.
Husqvarna, not Hoos.
Husk.
No,
Husk.
it's Hus.
No
It's,
A's though.
it's Husqvarna technically,
Husqvarna.
No A.
but we always say Husky. You know, so
Well, I had a guy come in down at work. He kept calling it Husqvarna.
We need Klaus back
I know.
to translate.
Uh-oh.
I got to check out my books if I still got them, Tommy. I would think it machine as good as carbon steel.
Clem just sent me a photo. Hold on.
He's up late.
I know it's past Tom's bedtime.
No, Tom. No, not Tom. Clem.
What's Tommy machining now?
Anything he wants.
Yeah, just to,
Yeah.
just to machine it.
There we go. Clem just sent me this. Oh, where is it? Oh,
What the hell is that?
the eye, the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh, yeah. There.
Looking at it.
That would change your day if you saw that out your window.
A peeping T-Rex. Oh, there you go. That's why you get the Shrek. All right.
This the book he needs.
I told him buy Machinery's Handbook. Well, Metal's Handbook, yeah, but even a Machinery's Handbook, so he can tell how to do different things. What volume is that, though? I mean, what year is that one? Like,
Oh, this likely 1967 when I was in school.
Yeah, mine are all 83 when I was in college. Well, I don't know. I graduated college. Uh-oh, Brando gonna lay. What'd you get, Brando? Anything good? Like a South Bend? What'd you get? Anything nice?
Here he is.
You never have too many machine tools. Brando, what's your buddy there? Something machine shop. I watch him every now and then. Small machine shop or something. Put his link out there. He's got some decent stuff. It was Brandon's buddy that used to go on his lives. Something machine shop down there by Brando. Anyway, what do we got? Oh, 46 in the house. Cool. Smash the like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, you got to have a lid in the drill press. And you know what I want, though? I'm dying to get one, a small shaper, but I don't have any room for it, but I want one. I definitely want a shaper.
I'd love to have a whole machine shop.
I know. Well, you know what it is, too. I could cheat at work, but
Okay, according to this book, Tommy, it says that 7075 T6 is a B rating for machinability, and it has curled or easily broken chips and good to excellent finish.
There you go.
Just a little too hard, eh?
Right,
Just a little too hard.
There you go.
As if I would know.
Tom, you should subscribe to like Modern Machine Shop or one of those things too, or Practical Machinist, so you can get the online versions for free. Some good stuff in there. Yeah, shapers are cool. I love shapers. Small one, just a small shaper, like maybe 3 foot by 4 foot by 5 feet. You know, a little one.
Yeah.
You know, what can a shaper do? A shaper does everything a mill can't. A shaper, if those who don't know, a shaper is when your part stays fixed and your shaper head or the clapper box goes over it, then it claps, comes back like this, and you do keyways and all kinds of stuff like that. For Bridgeport, they actually sold a shaping attachment that goes on the back of a Bridgeport. It's almost like, imagine like a brooch or something to that effect. You're basically, with a shaper, you're scraping material off of the piece, but in a planer mill, the part moves. Like if you have a huge casting, you'd mount it in a planer mill, and the huge casting would go back and forth while the clapper box stays fixed. It claps when it falls off the part, but the clapper is what holds your tool. But look up shapers. Good videos on shaper. I mean, Fellows, Gould and Eberhard. There's a bunch of different makers of shapers, but really cool stuff. I like shapers. They're fun.
And Tommy, it says the rake angle on your cutting tool should be 20 degrees for a
Yes,
B
I don't think
rating
he knows what that is.
aluminum.
I don't think he knows what that is. I don't think he's done geometry on his cutters. He just
It says tool design is very important when machining aluminum.
Oh yeah, and the the +2 we use usually kerosene when we're machining aluminum, and when you have an end mill for aluminum, usually you use like a 2-fluter because it'll clog a 4-fluter easily. So usually it's a 2-fluter on aluminum.
Even a tap is different. The tap is more spiral, and
spiral taps are better because you can get rid of the chip.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, Mr. Pete. Yep, you can look at his stuff. Yep. Forging and fab. Yep.
And it says you don't want to have chlorine or sulfur in your
the
cutting fluid
degreaser. Yeah. Yep.
because it'll stain your part.
Ah, okay. Cool.
Sulfur seems to be the enemy in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Paraffin. Yep. Very sharp. Yep. Paraffin. But you got it, like you said, Wayne, you got to have a good relief on it. Get rid of the chip.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. Tom, when he was cutting aluminum earlier today, he had a consistent chip, like a constant chip. He was freaking out, like, "Oh, I like the one-piece chip."
yeah.
He's sure having fun with that new toy.
So
Yeah,
we
that's
could
what-
get
that's all he
into
didn't
thermal.
want.
We could get into thermal expansion and clamping pressures and everything. But Tommy, get the book.
There you go. Well, we said we were looking at before. I think it's 26 parts per million, or 26 millionths per inch per degree Fahrenheit, 13 Celsius. We were looking it up before because he just made a little insert. He's making a little, almost like a steady rest, if you will, to butt up against a round part. So when it's extended out of his chuck, he can sort of like butt into it to true it up a little bit because
Yeah.
his chuck only has the one adjuster on it, not individually on every jaw. So, it is what it is. There's really no way to correct that. You could tap it a little bit, but better to have a chuck with individually adjustable jaws.
Yeah.
Can't believe how good this book is for being an old book.
There's
But is
all
that
the
put out by ASME? Which one?
Yeah.
Who put that one out?
Yeah, that's ASM.
Yeah, ASM, American Standard Metal. All right,
Yeah.
what is it? American Society of Metallurgy, right?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
Society of
that's
Metal.
a lot of the math was really done well back then, eh?
Oh, yeah. Well, I tell you, I still have my machinery handbook from 1983. Love it. Tells you anything you want to know. And I used it too for years designing machinery. I used it every day. When we had to design spur gears and all kinds of stuff like that, pressure angles and all that. Oh, yeah.
If I could find mine, I'd send it to him.
I tell you, they've been making those since what, like 1920, I think?
Yeah. It's only a small book too. It's maybe that big.
Well, yeah, it's got about 400 pages, but the thing is, the newer one though, half of it's metric now, and the newer ones are even bigger, Hank, because they have like 3D printing and all the newer technologies in them.
Yeah.
There you go.
So big
mine-
news, right?
What
Big news.
what edition, Ben? Because mine is 20. Mine one for because editions spanned more than 1 year. Mine from 1983 is a 21st edition. It all depends on what edition you have. Mine's 21st.
So the big news in the States, boys, is if you're going to vote for Trump and he wins, he's going to eliminate the mandate on electric vehicles.
There
Good.
you go.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're
This-
slowly eliminating them now, right?
They shouldn't issue mandates on anything. We should have a choice
I think-
unless it causes cancer.
I think if he grabs Nikki Haley, he's got a good chance.
Yeah.
If he doesn't grab her, he's done.
You don't think he'd be good with Vivek?
I think he needs a woman.
Yeah.
Needs,
Right.
because put it this way, 90% of the people are not going to vote for anyone. They're going to vote against him.
Yeah, true.
That's the problem. It's going to be a vote against, not a vote for. So, Double Boost. Yeah, I follow Double Boost in the UK. He's got the giveaway every month. He gives away something every month. He's got the cute daughter who always does the intros for him. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's a good machine. But who I also follow too? A-Bomb 79. He's good with the manual machining, cutting edge engineering in Australia. They're very good at manual machining. There's a lot of good manual machine channels.
I watched I watched that Itchy Boots. She rides her. Right now she's riding her motorcycle through Africa, all by herself, and she had her engine rebuilt in some little town, right? And
Yep.
and they were down on their hands and knees with gas pouring into the. And then somebody commented that a lot of the best engine work is done in little sheds and shacks and garages all across the world. You know, because not everybody has the money.
Tommy, on the old toolboxes, the center drawer was about the right size for a machinery handbook. You're right. The center drawer just below the lock cylinder was generally where everyone put their machinery handbook.
Well, the last snowblower that came in here, Bruce, I had to call the guy up and said, did anybody work on this snowblower before? And the guy said to me, why? And I said, well, number one, the gasket between the intake pipe and the carburetor is only on one bolt hole and hanging out halfway on the other one, right? Yeah. Number two, where the hell's the pilot jet? It's gone. There's not even a pilot jet in it. And I said, I can't believe that this thing ran. And the guy said, well, no, it didn't. I said, well, don't go back to that place anymore. They got your pilot jet. I had to steal one out of another Tecum's engine.
That drawer right there, that middle drawer, usually put their machinery handbook right in that drawer.
Yep.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, those are nice boxes.
Gerstners. They still make them, and they'll restore yours if you want. I mean, the two here, Gerstner was the main one, and then if you wanted metal, you bought a Kennedy.
Yeah.
Yep.
I go to garage sales. I've never seen one, but a friend of mine picked up the whole toolbox loaded with tools.
Ooh. Around here, when a toolmaker retires, there's always dibs on what he has.
Yeah.
Always. Because a friend of mine did the same thing. He picked up a Gerstner box. Now, a Gerstner box, mint condition, a nice Gerstner, is anywhere from $500 to $1,000. If it's a real oak Gerstner, that's in nice shape.
Yeah.
Most of them are beat to hell. But the thing is, I found my friend Nellie, the one I told you, the octogenarian, had to have the one pull start on the Toro. Remember her? Yeah. Had to start on the first pull. Her husband, Frank, or he's deceased now, but was a toolmaker for Homelight. You know, the chainsaws?
Yeah.
He was actually Port Jeff. He was an actual toolmaker for them. He had two Gerstner boxes. He had one that was literally just beat to hell, that he found it used and it was all waterlogged and the veneers coming off and all that. But the other one, he actually has the factory vinyl cover for it, okay? Ugh. That's lined with velvet, red velvet, okay? Yeah. You open it up. She didn't realize the top. She didn't know how to open the top. We opened it up, and Hank, you'd know, and Wayne, you'd know. Whenever you open up a toolmaker's Gerstner box, what's the thing in the middle? What's that thing in the middle?
Yeah.
The mirror. And what's next to the mirror usually? What's usually next to it? What are people putting there? What do people put in the top of their Gerstner box?
Probably
photos of their family.
Probably a comb.
They always put photos of their family. She opened it up. There were pictures in there from like 70 years ago.
Yeah.
Showing like when the kids were born and all that. And it was like, she was like crying, you know what I mean? Because she goes, I've never opened this lid. And I was like, really? Because the first thing you do when you look at a Gerstner, you open it up and you see, because usually the most expensive shit is up there and pictures of their family.
Yeah. And that mirror.
Yeah, in the mirror, the diamond mirror. Yep.
Dennis, eight.
Good reminder for
Tecums are likely a number 5 starter rope. I think 5.5 would be too big, but you can see if the 5.5 will fit into the hole.
I usually use 4 on those.
Yeah, I use 5, I think.
I use 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It depends how long. If I'm working on something where it's like a mower that's got that eyelet where it's actually longer, you got to use the extra 3 feet. Then I may use a 4 because it's a little extra that you can wind on it.
What kind of the ropes come in different measurements for the same size too, so you have to.
Well, generally though, it's 30 seconds. All right, like 4 would be 4 30-seconds or 1/8 of an inch.
In your world,
well, when you buy Sten's rope, it's usually by 30 seconds.
Isn't millimeters 30 seconds of?
No, a millimeter is 0.3937. A little bit more.
Mr. Moda.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, what do you got, Wayne?
Sten's book, but from 2022. Number 3 is 3/32. Number 3.5 is 7/64.
Yeah, it's all 32nd.
Number 4, 8th. 4.5 is 9/64.
Yeah,
Number
so,
5
yeah,
is 5/32.
so I was right.
5.5 is 11/64. 6 is 3/16, and number 7 is 7/32.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
30
30 seconds.
seconds. Yeah.
Now on the 12 horse I just did, I used number 5.5, and it only needs 1 knot. But
Right.
if you've got those mitten pull handles on the pull handle end, if you're using a number 5, I'd suggest do a double knot
Double
on there, or it'll pull through the handle.
Yeah, a lot of people only do 1 knot, but if you spin it twice, you got
Yeah.
that nice heavy knot.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
what
Yeah.
Steele says. Go around your finger once, twice, and then back from the left to the right.
Yeah, that's
If
how I
you're right,
do it.
if you're right-handed.
Yeah, lefty.
Hmm.
I use a number 5 on just about everything.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's not a chainsaw. Once
Well,
in a
some of
while on a Tecumseh, it'll fill up the spool, and then you're kind of screwed. So you got to
Yeah.
back it up.
Yeah, if you fill it up too much, yeah.
Although the Kawasaki's use up to number 8, though, almost 1/4 inch. On some
And
of
the old Hondas, on the old Hondas, you need a thicker.
and the
rope.
old Briggs, though, for like the leaf blowers, the walk pine leaf blowers, a lot of them use the big 1/4 inch rope.
Yeah.
Right.
And a lot of people, what they use, clothesline.
Yeah, that's
How many have we got? It was like all frayed cotton clothesline. You're like, what is
right.
this?
Right.
Yeah, I tell you, Tommy, I love old toolboxes. Are great. In fact, I'm part of a Oh, hold on here, Steve. Yeah, Oregon may be different, Steve. Who knows?
Yeah, for size.
Yeah, I just know Stens is in 30 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, and I normally buy the True Blue stands.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Steve and all that, what's
Is that the
going on
black
with
and
that
blue? Is that
special
the black
rope?
and blue
Yeah.
wing?
What
Yeah.
happened to the Last Forever rope, Steve? How'd that ever go?
Goes with the never change oil lawnmowers, maybe.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I know a lot of people with snowmobiles like those, like, what do they call them? Shark ropes or whatever. The ones that are real tough, never break. Shark skin or something they call it. Shark rope. I haven't seen it at Lowe's, though, Steve. I thought you said they were going to be at Lowe's or something. I haven't seen it yet in the power equipment aisle. I was hoping to see that rope.
I'm wondering if spider wire is ever going to make anything.
Hmm.
Make a good fishing line.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mississippi down there, he knows, he likes fishing, right?
Oh,
Right, John? You go
I do.
fishing?
Yes, I do.
What do you fish for?
I really enjoy catfishing.
Catfish? Catfish is good.
Yeah. I used to
that is
bass fish a lot, but I got tired of it.
Yeah, in the spring when the water's nice and cold, I love catching catfish, and then we do blackened catfish.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Here's a club I belong to.
Hair Club.
It's pretty good. It's on like Instagram. And
What, you collect them?
what's that?
You collect them?
I have 2, but I just love any kind of a toolbox. In fact, I have a book, and all it's about is custom toolboxes that people have built, like
Yeah,
crafts,
with
stuff like that.
dovetail joints. With
Yeah, all
handmade
that stuff,
dovetail
all that
joints. Yeah.
Hidden compartments, all that
Yeah.
stuff, you know?
Yeah.
But I tell you, though, I'll see if I can find the book in a little bit and bring it up. You get some carpenters, these toolboxes, you open them up, oh my God, like 30 planes and 5. I mean, it's like a museum in a toolbox. It's unbelievable. And they're gorgeous. I mean, just have it on display. Well, what it is, they're built so that you can hang it on the wall, but if need be, it folds up into an actual box. But pretty cool. Francis is here. Hello, Francis.
I remember driving home one day, and a guy had a couple of dressers on the side of the street. He was throwing them out. So I pulled over and I asked the guy if he was getting rid of them or if he was selling them. And he says, no, if you want them, you can have them. So I went and looked. I said, yeah, okay, I'll take both of them. And he says, you want to have a beer? So me and him are standing there having a beer, and this car pulls up. Kid gets out of the car, starts loading up one of the dressers. I goes, hey, buddy, those dressers are mine. He says, oh, I'm sorry. So he leaves, right? And I says, imagine that. The guy, my truck's parked right there. He just pulls up and grabs the one dresser. So I load up the dressers, thank the guy very much, load them up in a truck. I come home and I look at the one, I open the drawers. It was made in Quebec, all handmade dovetail joints, all the writing and his signature and everything on the other one was just a piece of junk, right? I called an antique lady up. She came and looked at it, and it was painted, covered in cigarette nicotine stains.
Yeah, yeah.
And she gave me $500 for it.
Oh, I believe it. Sure. As long as the veneer's in good shape or the wood, yeah.
Yeah, solid pine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and she said, you know what? She says, I'll give you $5. I could get $1,000 for it.
Yeah.
If
Well,
I
like up
clean it
here,
up.
when we were getting married, the thing to do when a girl got engaged, you'd buy them a Lane brand hope chest
Yeah,
with a
Yeah.
nice pine or oak, but lined in cedar, you know, and she'd put all our, you know, hopes and dreams and all that, whatever, you know, this and that, whatever. But, and I don't know if my wife had, hey, Val, did you ever have a Lane hope chest? Yeah, she's ignoring me. I don't know what she is. Anyway. Huh?
Easy.
Hold on.
now in the real old days, you used to get a horse or a pig or a cow or something, you know?
Yeah, that was the wife.
Ooh.
Oh!
Mm.
So my neighbor was cleaning out his garage, and I got a full set of SAE Blue Point taps up to 5/8 of an inch for $20.
Oh,
Nice.
good. Nice.
Wooden case, everything. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah, we haven't seen Roy in a while. Hello, Roy. How are you?
You got to really understand how many of those taps do you really use.
Yeah,
3/8,
I don't use them that often.
3/8 quarter, and 3/8
Yeah.
coarse, 3/8 fine, and quarter
Yeah,
inch.
usually, yeah, quarter 20, 5/16, 18,
Yeah.
3.
Those are the ones that have chips on the ends.
Well, remember we were saying years
The rest
ago.
of them are
You
going
had-
to be new forever.
Well, years ago, if you had a half inch, a 9/16, right, and a 3/8 and a 7/16, you could
quarter.
put any car you wanted.
Yeah.
But see,
But
I've
it
only
sure is
got one
pretty when
set
I
of
bring it
taps.
out. When I bring it out, people go, ooh.
Yeah.
I've only got one set of taps. I'd like to have another one so I could grind them down and make bottoming taps because
Oh,
Yeah,
all the
mine-
ones
yeah,
I got are
exactly.
not bottoming.
My Chinese or my metric stuff's all wing wang Chinese cheapo crap.
Mm.
Does it
Too
stand
bad, eh?
up? Bruce, does it stand up?
Yeah, it's okay actually. Yeah.
So
The only thing
maybe
is when
I'll
I'm
get
using a Chinese
ones
tap,
and grind them down.
Yeah, because I have, you know, decent high-speed steel sets and stuff like that. I even have a set of carbide ones that are real expensive. But anyway, when you buy the cheap Chinese ones like Harbor Freight or whatever, as you're tapping, you can tell when that thing's about to snap. You could just tell.
You can
Yeah,
just
yeah.
feel it.
You just feel it and you're like, shit, you know?
And
So
That's
I'm
what
driving. Go ahead.
You,
Hank.
you buy extractors after you buy a Chinese set.
Yeah.
and after it snaps, that's when your problems start.
Yeah.
Mm. Although we used to have tap zappers at work, you know, the sparkers,
Yeah.
the EDM tap zappers. Yeah. We'd have
Yeah,
a 55-gallon pail of water, the tap zapper with the electrode. You just stick it on and
You know, I've got a set of snap-on extractors. Bolt
we have a
extractors,
full set of
whatever.
extractors at work too, Bruce, where you put the pins in there and you walk it
Yeah.
around. Sometimes they work.
Yeah,
But my
you get the
snap-on
tool-
extractors have 4 points on them, where
Yep.
the other crappy ones have 5 or so.
Or yeah.
And
Yeah.
the
yeah.
4-point ones just work so much better.
Oh yeah. -6.
My friend's father-in-law was a gunsmith, and I've gotten a lot of his. Dennis comes over for coffee, and he brings another gunsmithing tool. So, holy
Cool.
smokes. Good quality stuff there.
You want the guns, Bruce.
Mm.
They're gone.
Was it Stella? Somebody had something they wanted to put in the what is it this week? The what?
Oh, yeah.
what is it?
Stella. It was Stella, I believe.
Yeah, Stella. Yeah.
You know, I can tell a good tool by just looking at the metal, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell it's, you know, a good tool making steel, you know,
A
versus
little darker, slightly darker.
Well, a lot of
Yeah.
times too, though, especially the American made when they're high speed, it says HSS on it, so you could always
Yeah.
tell it was made out of good steel. All right, bio break. I'll be back.
oh,
Now,
That's not the right one.
Oops.
we don't want to
Right.
watch
I always considered when you're tapping a new hole with your taps, you get like what I call range anxiety, which
Yeah.
is exactly the same thing the people that own electric vehicles
Electric
get when
cars
they
have,
see- yeah, their percentage is like at 10% or something, and they need 12 to get to where they're going.
Yeah.
And the heater's on.
But Wayne,
Yeah.
how
And
many
the
people
heater's
don't
on.
Wayne? How many people don't break the chip when they're tapping?
Yeah, a lot of them keep on
Yeah.
going through and break the tap.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to back her off every now and then.
Well, every half a turn,
Yeah,
especially when you're really hogging on it and you're really
Yeah.
deep.
yeah, you got to take time. It's patience, eh? And you do a good job.
You got to know which drill to use because you can get 100% of tapping or 98% of tapping. You know,
Yeah.
You got to know which drill to use.
But there's actual charts. You can just look it up. And if you're doing a quarter
A lot
inch
of people
tap,
don't
you need
know
a
that.
la, la, or whatever.
They
Yeah.
think, oh, this is close enough.
Mhm.
I finally got the hang of sharpening my drill bits
Oh yeah,
by hand. I couldn't believe it.
yeah.
My black and blue drill set, like they're really good. They go through everything, but I was drilling into a hardened bolt and I had burred over the edge.
Yeah.
So I was going to go buy a new one. I said, I got to go out and try to grind it. Hey, I dressed up the grinding wheel. I went and I grounded. I looked by eye. I evened out the two angles and I said, let's try her. She hogged her.
Yeah. I sharpen bits all the time.
Yeah, me too, by hand. I used to even go 1 1/4 drill bits. I used to grind by hand. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you take off the back tailing edge, then you're not going to get as much drag when you're drilling
Yeah.
either.
Right.
So I used to give them to my buddy Brian Arthur.
It's old
He
guy
has-
stuff, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a die sinker by trade, and he opened up 5-star small engine repair just in the next town over. So we give him the work that's in Welland if we can't handle it. And he used to sharpen all my drill bits at work for me.
Yeah, by hand was always nice. I mean, you get those little gizmos, you put it in there and you tighten it.
Jump.
Your tailing edge
Yeah,
isn't
I
going
had one of those, like a little stand or holding thing.
Yeah.
Never did a good job for me. Those things.
Your tailing edge is never going to be high enough on those.
No.
No. Because it goes round. It doesn't go under.
Ah, you need
when
that
you
little. Yeah.
sharpen it by
And
hand.
when you're doing it, it's like zzz,
Yeah.
when you turn it over and you always go one too far.
Yeah. Yeah.
But since I started sharpening drill bits, I've got this big box of beautiful drill bits. I hardly even pull one out except for the small ones that I break.
Yeah. Stella, so what is that thing that you wanted to use for that? What is it thing?
Oh no, what? Not me this week. I haven't been doing any. What is it this week?
Somebody we were talking. Hold on, let me go back. Somebody we were
no.
talking to this week. Said, hold
I
on.
haven't capped any things, and then I have to remember to convert them to PDFs and blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
Or was
Is
it
that really bugging you guys? There we go. Is that better?
Simone, maybe?
Oh yeah, it was Simone. It was Simone.
Nice set of left-hand taps on eBay right now. How many people need left-hand taps?
I use
would-
them all the
I'd
time.
take one. I would take one.
One
More
set,
left hand drills than
Drill
taps.
bits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, now the ones I got to get are the ones they use for door hinges. They got the guide. Then if the bolt breaks inside, you can get the guide to fit in the hole, and you're right in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably got the Chinesium version, but a lot of people bitch about those. Is it plastic lobes or what is it?
Yeah, if you can get the thing.
All right, that's a good comment.
They were on back order.
Yeah, no, it's on, but it's just chilly.
You gotta start saying A.
Eh?
But on those auto decompression release camshafts, like even the new ones from
Slip.
Briggs and Stratton weren't standing up.
Conquer.
Holy
Yeah.
smokes.
He's back.
Oh, it's Phil.
Phil, how you doing?
Hi guys, how we doing?
You made it.
We haven't
Yeah.
seen you in ages.
It's
You,
good
you
to
made
see
it
you.
back from the latest cruise. What the hell's
How
going
we
on?
doing? We got back on Thursday morning. What day is today? Saturday, yeah. Thursday morning. We left Madeira.
Totally got
in the lunchtime. It was 26 degrees. Drinking quite a lot of lager and cheeseburgers.
That has 2
And we
R's
had
in
a
it,
wonderful
right?
time. And we got back to England, and I've frozen my Nunez off Because I am bloody frozen. I really.
Well, I think if maybe you put on some longer sleeve shirts, it might not be so cold.
A Stella chick magnet. They love it. Look at
What's
it.
on that shirt? Phil? Anything on that shirt?
Oh, look! Let's take this. Look! Can you see?
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened? Holy shit, what's that? What
I
happened?
caught my arm in the lift.
Get out.
On the way down, right?
Oh dear.
What,
Lord.
you stuck your arm in to stop the door or something?
Yeah, you're quite right. Put my arm in, and the door closed on me. So
Too many loggers.
And I said to the lift lady, that was an automatic. I said, "Well, bless my soul, did not hurt. Oh dear, oh dear."
Yeah, okay.
Oh, words to that effect.
I
Stella.
keep a special amount of words packed into one sentence that I use for stuff like that.
Hey guys, it's great to see you. I've been away for far too long. I really have.
You have, Phil. Way too long.
Are we all keeping well? I do hope so.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we're in the middle of, well, here in the UK at least, a bit of a freezing moment with -4. Before you said, I know that's nothing compared to you guys, but we're not used to cold temperatures. And
well, it's coming towards you again. See, we're going through this now. It's headed your way. Another wave of that.
Well, apparently we have a storm coming in, a storm called Ezra or some such thing. I have no idea. When I grew up, we never had storms. We had weather. It rained, it was windy, or we put a coat on. We didn't have storms. That's what it's all about.
No, I just lost another subscriber.
No,
That's down to me, Bruce. Sorry, that's down to me. It's great to be back, guys. It really is great to be back. We've had a wonderful time, and we're now back home for 3 months before we go to Cyprus to see my son's wedding.
Oh, nice.
And also another cruise, and then we're going off on a cruise again in September.
Holy cow.
And I did try to contact you guys. I must admit, when we were away, but we had no signal. But whatever, it's not important.
We missed
That
you.
might be the real reason I'm not going to go on a cruise if I can't have internet.
Stella, you come on a cruise with me, my girl. You won't need an internet.
Oh,
I would love to come on a cruise with you, Phil. Trust me.
I'll tell you what, Stella, you'll be a lucky lady.
rated C for Conquer.
Hey, Bruce.
Yes.
What do you think's going on with that Champion generator? You think the governor inside the block has failed?
Yep. And to get to that thing, I have to take the entire guts of the generator and the motor right apart, right back to the last, like the sump off the engine, the side off the engine, right up to the front of it. Got to take the whole thing apart.
Kind of unusual that would break, unless I don't know.
Well, you don't want to. Well, I'm going to start talking about oil, so you better not mention anymore.
God
Close
forbid
Yeah,
we
you're
talk
right.
about small engines here. Oh my goodness. Oh,
But I can actually feel.
Small engines. What are those?
Put my finger on the nub of the governor when I'm turning it over without the spark plug. Right, you can turn it over easy, and I can actually feel that governor going up and down. So it's stuck on something, or something's broken underneath it, or whatever. Right? Because
I know the feeling, Bruce.
I'll tell you what, though, as far as those Champion generators, I've done fuel systems on several, of them, but that wasn't a fault of Champion. That was a fault of the operator.
Oh, is that yours, Phil?
There, guys.
Is that yours?
That's my toolbox.
Now,
and my,
what brand do you have out there, Phil?
wood.
I was going to say that's a very nice looking wooden.
That is the cleanest I have seen one in. It means that you didn't do a lot of work with your tools. I've never seen one that clean.
No, Wayne, I can tell you, it's all my fly fishing, my rod building equipment's in there. If you want me to show you my equipment, I certainly can.
Whoa!
Hey, no thanks. We're good. Appreciate it.
No,
What's up, John?
only today, I've been asked. A friend of mine said, "Can you fix a fly rod for me?" And
So
to be
remember the
honest
last
with you,
time you tried to
I
fix
don't have the eyesight any longer. Not good.
Phil,
Right.
Well, I remember the last time you tried to fix one. You lost one part and you broke the other.
Yeah.
Leave it.
That works.
It's funny though, because Phil, you didn't have the heart to tell the guy he lost the part. He's like, "Yeah, it's not ready yet, mate. Yeah, just wait a few more weeks."
I can't remember. I really don't know what you're
waiting
talking
on
about, Cal.
part.
I can't
But
remember.
wasn't it the Farrell, Phil? So
I
Farrell.
can't remember. I've been to bed since then.
I remember the video when you sold the trike and laying on the concrete floor of the garage. There were about 52 E clips, C clips.
And I'm still finding them, Wayne. I'm still finding them, mate, my friend.
You
Oh, my
just have to
Lord.
run that magnet across the floor like every couple of months and just, collect all
I
that.
don't have one of those magnets. I should get
Oh.
one.
I got a
Yeah.
question though. Why are these people wearing shades?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
Mine
don't
work.
know.
Needs mine
Wait
just
for
turned
Jake
dark
to
out in
come up.
sunlight.
There's something wrong with mine. Mine don't work anymore.
I mean, this guy, he's a follower, so I don't care about him.
Yeah, Bruce, go to Princess Auto. I bought one of the big ones. I think it was 3 foot or no,
Yeah.
maybe 2 feet wide
Hey,
for
Jordan.
like $50. And
Okay.
whenever I drop a screw, or I just take the thing and walk around. When I hear the sound, click, I hear the click. I say, got it. And I flip her over, and there it is. Save myself $1.50.
Hey,
Now,
I
are they electromagnetic or are they just magnet?
No, they're magnetic, and then they've got a shield on it that you can put over top of the garbage can and pull the shield up, and then it takes the magnetism off, so all the crap falls into your garbage pail or
Got
whatever you want to put it into.
All I
guess
do
I'll have
right
to
now, I
separate
put
with
a pair of
50
Stella's tights over my my vacuum cleaner, and I vacuum around, and eventually I find all the washers.
A pair of
I
my
find all
what?
the
Yeah, Michael
Your
Snowball.
tights. Your tights.
Huh.
Tights.
Yeah, that's what they call them in England.
no,
Tight.
no. Hey, guys, nylons.
Nylon.
I'll tell you what.
Hey, Stella,
Yes, sir.
where's your little buddy? Where's Carmen?
Oh, she's wandering around here somewhere.
Frozen.
No. They got an extra
Capsicles.
coat on all the time. Yeah.
Not in the shop.
No.
Hey, Phil, tell me if this is supposed to sound like this.
No, Bruce, you got it back to front, mate. It's working back to front.
Hank.
Is that that's a Dyson, I guess.
Yeah.
So what's the problem, mate? How can I help you? Oh yeah, easy, mate. Take off the canister, clean it out, right?
Is it
Yeah.
going?
And then in
Is that what
behind
it's
that
doing?
canister, there's 3 little contact points. Clean them off, then you'll have no problem whatsoever.
Oh, that thing sounds like, when you go to shut it off, Oh, my God.
Actually, if that's a Dyson,
Yeah.
there's a channel on YouTube, VacLab. The guy's from Ohio, and he talks about that. He talks about that hoot, he calls it. And apparently, what it is, there's a seal in there that has a little bit of a leak.
No.
Wind down, that seal vibrates, and that's what's making that noise.
But Hank, does it still suck?
Oh, yeah, it sucks good, but it makes that hell of a noise when you shut it off, man.
Yeah. Well, the problem is they're actually, Henry, I can tell you, does it pulse? Does it go on and off, on and off, on and
Phil,
off?
I got the answer here. It says, "What's the common problem with the Dyson vacuum? They're for sale."
Yeah.
Hey, why are you picking on me?
Yeah, because when I get a Dyson and I see inspected by Conquer, I know it's yours.
Yeah, that's fair dude. Honestly, Henry, strip it out, mate. It's designed to pulse if the filter is blocked.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It is-
I'll
that's
take it all apart and clean it.
yeah, there we go.
Why
To be honest, Mick, I spoke to Mick the other day. He bought a new Dyson, and it kept doing this. It kept blocking up. So I explained to him how to take it all apart. And guess what?
Yeah, but didn't you have to
completely
buy a
topped
part
it
or
up.
something, Phil? Didn't you have to buy something or no?
And then
Yeah.
blame me. It's all right.
You're an easy target, Phil.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that, mate. If they're not talking to me, they're not talking to anybody else.
Well, chief engineer of Dyson is you.
I was not chief engineer. I was a lowly quality engineer. I know my place, Henry. I know my place.
Okay.
And I now know I no longer work for them, and I now know I am retired.
Yeah. There you go.
Now, did you have to sign a non-disclosure, Phil?
Yes, I did
Apparently
actually.
not.
I actually had to.
Yeah. I had to sign one with the phone company too.
Really?
Anything that I came up with and invented while I worked for the phone company was theirs.
I'm not signing anything unless they're paying me to sign it.
They did. They paid me to sign it.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Maybe
usually what it is.
good, I'll sign
You won't get your severance unless you sign.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
done with
that's
them. now. I
blackmail.
can, I'm
When I
done
did
with
That's
that.
against the law. That's blackmail.
That's,
When
well,
I
that's
did
called
the job
economic.
at Bear
What?
Aspirin and
Oh
Mills.
my lord! Look at Ken. Bring that up with Brett. Oh my god!
That's a
that a
Kirby.
That's a Kirby, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a Kirby.
That's a Royal.
Royal, okay.
Yeah, Royal, Kirby Royal. Yeah,
Yeah.
looks like a
Yeah,
Kirby.
those are the ones that if you get hit in the head with those, you're dead.
Oh God, yeah. My
Did you
mom had
That
those
walk
all
past
growing up.
everybody walk back.
Yeah, that was back when your grandma had biceps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Believe it or not, that's
There
actually
were enough attachments. You could paint a car. You could do about anything with one of those. things.
yeah. Train the pool.
The thing
Everything.
was a real cloth bag, so it always was full of dust.
But what worries me, Ken, is that,
I'm like,
what worries me, Ken, is a Snoopy dog on the chair behind you.
Yeah, Brett, he likes Snoopy.
See, Snoopy dog.
actually
Oh, yeah,
Charlie.
yeah.
That's Charlie's. He
I
actually,
swear to God, that dog just blinked.
Charlie actually picked on that.
What is that? A carpet steamer on the right next to Snoopy?
Yeah, that's a difference.
Bruce, you've been eating mushrooms in Mexico?
Negative.
No, to see a dog blinking, you might be
Straight
eating
out of the cup, out of here.
mushrooms over there.
There you go, Bill. There's a closer look at the Royal.
Sure
They
did.
used to come
Jordan.
around trying to sell the Kirby here in the UK. If a down payment of £25 and £25 for the rest of your life every month.
There you go.
Isn't that true? Nick?
No, I don't think so.
There's the
Sounds like that guy that does EV commercial or YouTube channel in England that is called Mac Master, I think, is his channel name. Yeah, and he says when we go to charge up our electric vehicles here in the UK, they take 45 pounds, but he's only using 1850. So he says they got the balance of my money for weeks on end. He says, what the hell's up with that?
Yeah. When we charge up our electric cars here, they go dim over there in the UK.
Henry, when we buy electric car over here, they catch fire.
Yeah, here too.
Over here too.
That's all right. We had a brownout in Alberta last week, and they were asking people to not use space heaters, plug in their electric cars, not cook with your ovens, and just cook with your microwave.
Yeah,
Alberta is the land of energy in Canada. Like
and it was
is the
50
center
below
of
zero,
energy.
and they want you to turn your temperature of your furnace down too, right?
Yeah, the land of energy,
Yeah,
like Texas. You know,
Ken, I have a mystery object.
it's a Q-tip.
Right.
Make sure
A
I'm going the
Q-tip.
right way. Right, gentlemen, and ladies, what is this?
A tie clip.
No.
Earring.
No.
A safe fishing hook.
oh, it's fly rod.
Where does it go?
What's it made of, Conk?
That's solid silver.
Solid silver.
What is it? Jewelry? Some kind of jewelry?
Nope.
It's a tool?
A belly piercing thing.
What,
It's for,
what industry? Phil? What industry? Any?
it's for a clock.
Coke. What did it fall off of, Conquer?
Ban John Clem. We ban him. Right.
Is it-
No, not again.
That's not a marital aid, is it?
It's a little big. It's a holder upper. It's a holder upper.
I was gonna say
Oh,
the cooker
no.
holder upper.
I wish I'd never started this now.
A
Well,
I'm glad you did.
Is it something we would have ever used, Phil, or had a use for?
Stella, you know what it is?
Has it got anything to do with small engine repair?
Absolutely not.
No.
Cowl hook.
Did you get it from your proctologist,
Oh God.
What's that?
Mr.
Good
Aspen?
answer.
Your butt doctor.
Is it
Oh,
for
it's only a matter of taste.
is it for cooking? Anything to do with cooking, Phil?
Wayne, it's slightly there. Yeah, I would go with. Yeah, I'd go with
Were
that.
you
one.
used in a kitchen?
No.
It's an olive pitter.
Since when did this turn into 20 questions?
Stella, have a look at this girl.
It looks like a medical device.
Hmm.
You need help, my lovely.
Is that an adjuster right there? Your fingers on? Is that an adjuster or something?
I'm going to turn it round and make a difference.
That's what. Never mind.
Boy, big
It's
difference.
the letter J.
Yeah.
Oh, it rolls on a piece of wire rope.
Hold it closer to the camera on that
The
round
hook
piece.
for a
That's
top
solid.
of crane.
No, it's a curtain. It's a curtain hook in the
Oh,
hospital.
curtain rod holder.
No, it's for cooking.
A booger picker.
It's a tea bag holder.
Hey, hang on, Ken. Do I get a prize if I don't get it?
No,
All right.
No, you have to send the prize to somebody.
Phil,
Yeah.
you are the prize, my friend.
Come on, then.
That is
Gag-
definitely a
gag you.
different thing.
I'll do it again for
Does
you.
it extend? I see that little ferrule in the center.
It's
It's got a fairly sharp hook, right, Phil? Do you hook?
I bet you it
pierce
changes to a
something with
different. It's interchangeable to something else.
It hangs.
That gives, there's a clue
A
there,
fish
guys.
hanger, something you hang a fish by. I don't know.
There, we're getting there, Ken. We're getting there.
A hook remover.
Turn it
Now
sideways.
then.
Turn it sideways. Was that a gap between the?
Turn it
Oh,
sideways.
something for winding flies, Phil?
Hmm.
There you go, Joe. John, there you go, mate.
Yeah.
The ferrule moves. Oh, is it a thread winder, like a thread thing for doing your flies?
Right, that's the end of it now. You all we can because nobody can get it.
Yeah.
What is it?
No, I'm not going to tell you.
It
A line
moves.
winder.
The thing moves. I mean, what is it for? Like thread? Something for
Does
thread?
the bottom open up?
it's for cooking.
Circular
So
part.
we're cooking.
Looks like something you would hang if you're going to rotisserie it or something.
Right, I will now show you where this goes.
Oh God.
Oh,
Get ready to
I'll
put,
drop
get ready to
it
drop
in
them down, Ken.
Ready?
I was going to say, don't do that here.
Are you ready?
Go ahead, Phil.
Mustache cleaner.
That's to clean your flavor saver.
That's where it goes.
In a buttonhole?
It's the tie tack.
Close, Ken.
Oh, it's an extender, a button
Shirt
extender?
extender.
Yeah.
Button extender, yeah.
What?
When
A
you have to
button
do the neck,
extender, not
you
a
have
butt
those
extender.
extenders.
a zipper remover. Zipper.
No,
Or a zip,
Does it
or a
hold your tie in when you have to put your tie in your shirt?
Ken, you're getting there, mate. You are.
It goes on the
getting
back
there.
of the
Hold
tab.
Is
your
it
pocket
just some
watch.
kind of a tie tack? Some type of a tie tack?
Invisible tie clip.
Hold your pocket watch.
Oh, I'm getting tired now. Hold
Just
it.
tell us, good Lord.
We're getting tired watching
Right,
it.
guys, I will now tell you what this is.
About damn time
That is a napkin holder.
for when you're
What?
eating and you don't get it all
What,
over you.
for people that
Napkin
are
in
like
there. You
invalids?
tighten it up. and you then hang it to your buttonhole.
Get the
I
hell out
love
of
it.
here.
It's true.
I love it.
And then you wear
That's
your
those that like to wear their napkin like a
napkin
bill.
over it.
Yeah, if I'm gonna wear a napkin, it'll be just tucked into my shirt. I'm not
It's a
hiding
napkin
bleeding
holder,
like
guys.
that.
That's what it is. And I wish the hell I got this when I was doing the what is it now? That's what it is.
Yeah.
A napkin holder.
Oh, yeah.
So send the money and the checks over to me.
So you buy the lost parts.
So you
The-
put your
the
napkin in
solid silver.
Now, what is the slide part for? Just to tighten up on the napkin?
Tightens
The
up the
slide
groove.
So you
part,
put
it's
your
like a
napkin in
clamshell.
here,
And it
Yeah.
squeezes the
and
two
then you
fingers
slide it
together.
down.
Okay.
It grips the napkin, and then you pop it into your buttonhole.
It still doesn't
Yeah.
keep the spaghetti sauce off your neck.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Here, Phil,
Now, I
Phil,
wore this
Phil,
today.
Phil.
I
Here's
wore this.
here's the current version of that.
No, that's a cheap one. A cheap one, mate. It's a napkin holder. Now, I wore this today at a lunch I went to, and guess what? We had soup, and I missed every, and it went on me tie.
We used to call them roach clips, Phil.
Well, you used it today, but you got stuff all over you, right?
I wore
Hey,
Henry
why don't you
soup,
show us something that everybody
tie,
might use?
table, and I got some of it as well. There are not, Bruce. That's what you need. You need one of these.
I wear one of these every night at supper time.
Oh boy.
I'm looking online, and I'm usually pretty good at this. I can't find anything like that.
It's a
So,
Masonic
Phil, were
one,
they
mate.
giving those away on the cruise, or how did you get your hands on it?
He forgot to give it back.
He stole it.
It's solid silver,
Yeah.
and you can probably just see on the engraving
.925.
the
Mason.
there we go, the origin. There we go.
Yeah. Interesting.
Made in Italy.
There we go. So send the checks over to me, care of Top Conquer at uwclub.net.
Okay.
We actually lost it. The reason I'm getting you guys, we actually lost that on a cruise that we went before this, and my wife bought me a new Ken. I'm talking. Ken, I'm talking.
How
Thank
rude, huh?
We
Whose cream is it?
bring me up, bring me up, bring me up. We actually lost this one, would you believe? And my wife kindly bought me a new one for my birthday back in November. You may or may not realize 7th of November. Put it in your diaries. But she bought me a new one because we lost it. And prior to the last cruise, literally on the last day before we left, she was packing all of our stuff, and she found a pair of shoes that she popped in all this. Am I boring you, mate? I'm boring you?
Hey, Clem found it. Clem
She
found
found
it.
this. She packed it away inside a pair of shoes
Oh,
before we left on the ship.
Well, I
So
think it's
I
really
have
nice.
to.
I think it's really, really nice, and I want one someday when I grow up.
yeah.
Bruce, when you grow up. There you go, Kent. There we go, mate. There we go. So that's what it is. They're called, I think they're called napkin holders.
Napkin
So
hook.
you put your foot in the shoe and you found it.
No,
It's
Henry,
called stuff we won't
I
ever
put my
use.
shoe in it. I wouldn't feel anything if I put my foot in the shoe.
So how do you keep the napkin wide enough so that you don't, like when you're doing soup
I
and
mean, this
stuff?
thing is what, 2 inches wide, 2 inches
Yeah.
long.
Well, you hang it on the corner.
I'm very interested.
It's already
Well,
about
whatever.
Mrs. P should be watching this. She gives me one of these every supper because she has to do the laundry.
You hang it on the corner like this so it goes across rather than just,
Oh, I see.
Bruce, I'll show you something
You
else.
need
guys.
and then there's a second one that's solid silver that goes this way.
I guess, Bruce, you probably, well, certainly Ken has have seen one of these. I will show it to you. 2 seconds.
Oh, another one of those figured out deals.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! It just dropped.
That's a big
This
nut.
was given to me by a friend of ours who's a multi-millionaire, been all around the world and all the rest of it.
Good friend.
He said, you can have this.
Oh, I love that. That's
What's
the
that?
one for me, baby.
You
Well, I
put it
thought you
around,
were becoming
put
a
it around
priest.
your mouth.
You gonna be a vicar now? You're Vicar Conquer?
That's to eat lobsters.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was your vicar suit.
Mm.
So what we do is whenever we slop in our good clothes, we just say, "Why don't you just throw it on the floor and roll in it?"
Anyway,
Oh, you put me on.
Thanks, Conk. That was fun.
Hey, bro.
well, I'm sorry if I bored anybody, but there we go. No,
I want one of those.
Just messing, Phil. Just messing.
happy days, guy. Happy days.
I'm just glad to see you here. It's
Well,
been a while.
I thought you might be bored without me for a few
Yeah.
minutes anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, yeah.
And you are?
Yeah.
Whatever. Cheers, guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Happy New Year.
Christmas, Happy New Year.
I'm drinking the hard stuff. Coffee.
Yeah.
Water.
Yeah.
Mule kicker.
Mhm.
I see that Tommy has got it well sorted out, Ken. Bring it up.
Okay,
Stella, I
Tommy.
wanna
Tommy
talk to
needs
you.
to be banned. He just can't stop.
Yeah.
There we are. Decorum. There we go.
Decorum.
Oh well, never mind.
You should be able to, Brock.
It's now called.
Oh,
a
so
drink
we're
that's
speechless.
perfect.
We're speechless.
Hmm.
I can't. When I post the link, it doesn't come up as a link. But when Kenny posts it, it comes up as a link. Beep.
What's going on, man?
Right, man. You're driving.
Hey, darling. Good to
He's
see
out
you.
ice fishing.
Oh no, you're riding.
Yeah, he's in the passenger seat.
How's it going, everyone?
Hey, Brock.
Good. How are you?
Now, if he was in the UK, he'd be driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you missed
Yeah,
all the
because
fun
if he's
trying to figure
driving
out
on
what
the right
this
side
napkin
of the
thing
road,
was.
he's on the left-hand side.
I
Don't be
can't
too
see the
hard on
comments.
him,
I left my glasses at home.
Oh,
Probably a good thing.
good place for
So you don't know where you're going.
You going ice fishing?
Yeah. Well, today I went and went to Frankenmuth and had a birthday dinner with our daughter.
No,
We're on our way back now.
Frank and what?
Frankenmuth,
Frankenmuth.
Michigan.
Never heard of that.
It's a big place.
It's a like a German town, tourist town. Yeah.
Yeah. Schnitzel and beer.
Fudge and
Sounds like
always
my kind of thing.
Christmas and all that. You know. Yeah. 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 I went. The last 2 days I did go ice fishing. Yep. But
Catch anything?
had to. I didn't catch anything.
I wasn't there and I didn't tell him not
6 pounds
to.
ice.
There, Philip.
What was all that whining in the background?
Yeah, that's Frankenmuth. Yep.
The motor tearing up?
No, that's
Yeah,
definitely
Steph said,
talking about that
she didn't give
stupid
away her
dog
good
again.
fishing spot, so
Uh-oh.
you know.
So just put an X on the ice, and then you'll know when you come back next year.
Stella,
2
it's like a little Bavaria.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
yeah.
Is
Get
the
some
food
rest,
any
Jordan.
good or is it just all fake stuff?
Big greasy stuff.
That's probably all fake stuff.
Greasy's all right.
You know.
They have the real schnapps there.
Yeah, they got some schnapps there.
If I get my
No
potatoes,
tequila though, apparently.
hamburger gravy and mashed potatoes tonight.
There you go, the Frankenmuth Cheese House.
No tequila. Yeah, we were just there actually. Yep. At the cheese house.
Really? What have you been?
We went to Zinder's for dinner. You know,
You take her to the best places, eh?
it's like a tradition. We've been taking the kids for their forever.
There you go.
It's like all you can eat chicken. Yeah, there it goes.
Zinder's famous.
Do they do meat raffles there?
Yeah,
Oh,
we had
that's
some prime rib. My wife and I did, and then the kids had chicken.
That's at the Elks.
No, I've been to a meat raffle. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I've been to meat raffles before. They're fun.
They got some good meat.
Oh no!
Most of the I said, well, it's buffalo cheese.
What is buffalo cheese?
Buffalo cheese.
I'm talking to Mrs. H here. She's sniffling. She doesn't want to talk to anybody.
Hey, Mrs. H.
Yeah, that's the restaurant there. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Winner chicken dinner.
$50.
It's like one of those places where you can get your free birthday dinner every year, but everybody else has to pay regular price. You know.
Well, it's like people go there and they take photos of their family there. You know.
Oh yeah, we did pay the whole bill. Never mind, we paid the bill.
Yeah, well,
the kids wouldn't have it any other way.
Hey, Brock.
That's okay.
Come on, this is how it goes. Come on, Dad, bring your wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We're taking our kids
They're
out
like,
tonight,
"Oh, I
so
want to
that's
go. I
gonna be
want
us.
to go." Yeah.
In this day and age, that's what they say when you so much as you go to McDonald's for a decent meal. What used to cost
I can't believe I forgot my glasses. I can't see nothing.
That's
How'd
all
you
right.
see the bill?
I bet you. Yeah, I bet you your wife is still ticked off.
I can't read no lips or nothing. Because I can't hear either.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Oh yeah. I can connect.
I heard that, pardon.
There's just
I
about a
can't hear
band
or
frequency about 500 hertz that I can't hear. It's about right around Trudy's frequency.
That's
Yeah,
the
actually,
wife
the
of
other-
my, diesel repair.
We actually had a guy there, guys, on the cruise. We just got off. Who in the dinner table, in the main dining
Maybe
room,
it might have an echo though, huh? No, maybe not.
who wanted to play the mouth organ? Would you believe? Have you
Played
heard
a
that?
what?
This guy in the dinner table in the main dining room wanted to play the mouth organ at the end of every meal. Yeah.
Oh, because I'm on the line, right?
When you say mouth organ, you mean like the old, what they used to call the Jew harp?
The old,
Ring, 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 ring. Yeah.
that old thingy, like, you know.
Called the Jew harp.
How'd it go, Phil?
I mean, we had to say to him,
John.
what part of off do you not understand?
It's a
Mouth
lot.
organ.
Yeah.
He said organ. Hey,
So,
Brock.
do you like the musical talent for the night or something?
I mean, why would you want to take a mouth organ on board a cruise ship?
Wait, Phil, just remember when you're alone with the lucky lady, mouth organ has a different meaning.
Leave it,
What kind
leave
of
it.
organ do you put in?
Okay, I'm crashing you guys. I'm going in.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah. Cheers, Bruce.
Pacifico.
Cheers,
mate.
Bruce.
First
You prefer
one.
that over the soul?
I want to know what kind of organ you put in your mouth.
Okay.
I think what he's talking about here in the States, I think they
The
call it
mouth
sonic.
organ.
Yeah.
Come over with Stella. She might be able to help you, Henry. Oh no. Oh no.
You guys are just trying to egg me on here. I know it. And you guys all blame me for being the instigator and the troublemaker.
Well, normally it would be.
I am not. I am not.
Hey, y'all, let's celebrate.
Oh, Phil's going through it again. Here we go. Blood pressure's going up.
Oh, take me off. Take me off. Take me off.
Did Phil fart? Right, so I must have called, what is it, 666 over there?
Something.
999?
Hey, Stella, we've talked about this. He got another visual in his mind.
I know.
I think
Hey,
he cut the cheese and he's like suffocating.
that's right.
Why did you do it to me? I'm sorry.
I didn't do a thing. Seriously.
If he follows that one, call me to go rescue him. Do some mouth to mouth or something.
Something like that.
Oh, I set my fingers up my nose. I feel better then.
He had to be there.
Oh, no, not doing it. I'm not doing it. Leave it. Oh,
You can do
Oh, God.
this, like, stop cam.
oh. I'm okay.
That's
I'm okay.
that's too easy.
Okay, how many subscribers have I lost now?
5.
Yeah,
I'm going to have to go back and watch the replay.
or you.
Oh dear.
Hey, Phil, let's change the subject.
Yeah, go
Still,
on.
I think
Oh, while
Kurt
you
Ryder
were
has a
gone,
question
we didn't
for you.
have any other near-death
Are you
scenes.
fully retired now, sir? I'm trying to help here.
I am. Yeah, I am.
Congratulations.
I retired.
Hey,
I
Ken, Brett's
finished from the
backstage.
doctor surgery before Christmas.
There we go.
And the best thing I've ever done, Bruce, honest to God, don't you guys ever get involved with the public, because the public's bloody awful. I hate them. I hate every one of them.
Public?
People are horrible. I'll tell you, honest to God. Oh dear. Talking of which, hello, Mr. B. No, I'm doing it. I am doing it. I'm sorry.
Full house.
Oh,
I ain't doing nothing. What are you talking about? I just up here. I gotta go to the junkyard here and go get some boots on so I can go in the snow to the junkyard.
What are you getting at junkyard, Bruce or Scott?
Parts hunting.
So what vehicle?
Suzuki Swift. They just got one in here. I need a wheel for it. Old Suzuki, not Swift, excuse me. Suzuki SX4.
What's that, like a Samurai?
No, it's a 4-door sedan.
Oh.
4-door sedan, 6-speed. And it's 18 degrees out. Yes, I'm hunting for a wheel for a car.
Uh-oh. Noel, I
No
didn't-
luck.
Might be as hard to find as that quantum air filter you need.
I don't need an air filter.
No, I know. I got to send you one.
Did you guys see that heater that Carol had last week for the snow throwing?
You mean that thing that bolted onto the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, the plug-in little heater element for the.
Oh,
the
yeah,
Touring.
yeah.
That's kind of cool.
In Mysteries and
Hey,
Oddities.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was quite
I'll tell you
interesting.
what.
Couldn't get
You
mail
send me an
for it.
air filter. I'll send you my old one, and then you can do a test to see if
No,
it'll run on
Briggsy,
one of your engines.
Briggsy, I don't want that old one. It's bad, man. It's bad. It's got more bacteria and diseases in it than the COVID.
Oh,
No. Come on now.
I think that air filter came out of.
That air filter, he said, was original from 2001.
Yeah.
Yep, it is.
24 years old.
Oh,
You realize he goes and puts a new air filter in that. Good on that plugged one. He goes to put that new one in there. That thing gonna run real lean.
All I can say is Briggsy gets his money out of a $5 air filter.
Later, John.
Oh, he does that.
I get my money out of everything. What are you talking about? There we go. Redneck Kevin. Yes, sir.
Y'all have a good evening.
Bye, John.
See y'all later. Enjoyed it.
Pull your own parts, Scott.
Take care, everybody.
What's that? Right there, buddy. Redneck Kevin. Let's go to Redneck Kevin.
See you, brother.
The junkyard even open.
We're rednecks. We're open 6 or 7 days a week here.
Well, those boots he wears make a lot of noise, eh?
Yeah.
Battery's wild.
That's the crunchy snow.
Oh, by the way, Brock, I like that Cub Cadet. Where'd he go?
Where'd he go? Not in the basement.
There he is. Brock?
Yeah.
Oh, no, John left,
I was telling Brock, I like that Cub Cadet video he just put up. The snowblower. He's frozen. He's muted.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're muted, Brock.
He can't hear, he can't see, and now he can't talk.
He muted himself.
Yeah, and Phil, you're muted too.
Yeah, Briggs too. Brock, you got to unmute yourself because we didn't mute you.
I'm unmuted.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. What's it say now?
I was telling you, Brock, that, I like Cub Cadet snowblower video.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah.
That thing doesn't look like it's hardly been used.
Yeah, it looked brand new, didn't it?
Yeah, what'd that have? I know that had a Power More motor, but I can't remember the size.
No, I don't remember either.
Had a heck of a surge to it, though.
Modern.
No, I mean this sounded. I mean, I've heard new ones surge a little bit, but I mean.
I love that, Ken. T-3 minutes. Love it, mate.
A little bit of seafoam would fix that, probably.
Yeah, that one's weird. As soon as it hit the governor, as soon as it engaged the governor, it purred right out.
I wonder if that little. I've seen this happen. I wonder if that little stabilizer spring though that goes in there next to where the governor link hooks to the carburetor. I wonder if that didn't break because I've seen them surge like that if that breaks or gets disconnected.
Yeah, he brought it to me like for a favor, so I wasn't gonna dig into it too much.
Yeah,
one of those.
Doesn't surge under load.
Yeah,
that would be probably that stabilizer. Because I had a brand new one. It wasn't mine, but I had to look at one for somebody. Brand new and doing that right out of the box. And they wanted me to look at that. And when I got in there, somehow, some way, they either did it at the factory or something, but that little spring was actually disconnected at the carburetor. So I hooked it back up. Problem solved. It didn't do it anymore.
Yeah, it was a pull-on. It looked like a Cub Cadet, but it was a pull-on.
Oh, I thought that was a Cub Cadet.
Yes, rebranded somehow.
Painted it. On the last thing they do is put the stickers on.
Hey, Gary, we got 1 minute left.
Yeah,
1
they
minute.
always rebrand that stuff.
Gary.
All right, Ken. Thanks, mate. Thanks for letting me join in, Ken and guys. Great to see you all. And
See you, Phil.
look forward to seeing you soon. All right. All
You
the very
too,
best.
Phil. Take
Take
care.
care.
Tell you what, you guys, I love you all. Take care. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye, brother.
See ya.
Hey, Boneyard. Hello.
Well, my phone worked for 2 hours and I'm over my allowed data. How about that?
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
What are they going to
That's
do?
why
Come
gotta
and take
have
my
what?
phone
Gotta
away?
have Wi-Fi.
Going on a mock.
I have
What are you
Wi-Fi, but it
working on?
doesn't work on StreamYard.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna have to cancel the flight back now. You won't have enough money to fly home.
Yeah.
Uh,
All they can do is turn my phone off, right?
Yeah.
By the way, I had that old Craftsman snowblower out, the old Murray.
Oh,
Too
no,
cool.
I can hear him now. Sorry.
all right, we're gonna hit it, guys. So thanks everybody.
Okay, Kenny. Thanks for
Bye-bye,
doing
guys.
this live again.
Yeah,
Enjoyed
good.
it.
Thank you very much, Ken.
Stay warm, everybody. I'll
We
tell you. That.
appreciate what you do.
Oh yeah, we had fun. All right, let me hit it.
Be safe, everybody.